The silence that has defined the GL industry throughout early 2026 has finally been broken, but the answers aren't what anyone expected. For years, Faye Peraya and Yoko Apasra weren't just a pairing. They were a global phenomenon that redefined the power of Thai entertainment. However, as we navigate the complexities of this year, it has become undeniably clear that the FayeYoko era has reached its definitive conclusion. If you've been watching the cryptic social media updates and the total lack of joint appearances, you know the atmosphere shifted long ago. Today, we are diving deep into the internal legal battles, the reality of Faye's new production house, and the identity of the partner stepping into the void left by this historic split. To understand the 2026 fallout, we have to look at the NineStar Exit. While rumors of a personal rift dominated X for months, the truth was a professional war. Faye has recently gone on record, admitting she felt completely broken by her previous management. She wasn't just leaving a studio. She was escaping a structure that she felt failed to protect her during the height of her fame. By launching Fabel Entertainment, Faye didn't just change her agency. She seized the means of production. This move effectively ended any chance of a FayeYoko reunion under NineStar. When Yoko Apasra finally broke her silence in her recent emotional livestream, her vulnerability confirmed our fears. She admitted she stepped back because she wasn't ready to face the public alone. The legal walls now standing between Fabel Entertainment and NineStar make a collaboration almost impossible in the current landscape. But as one door closes, Faye is already opening another with the March takeover. Her upcoming project, Broken of Love, is the most anticipated production of the year. The burning question remains: who is the new partner? Set leaks suggest Faye is searching for a lead with a sweet, mature energy to balance her own intense presence. While names of rising stars from the 2025 rookie class have been floated, evidence points to a secret reveal scheduled for the Fabel Press Gala. This isn't about replacing Yoko. It's about Faye proving she can carry a global franchise on her own terms. She is no longer just an actress. She is a CEO refusing to be defined by a ship that had become a professional cage. The impact on Yoko has been equally profound. While Faye moved into the power CEO role, Yoko has focused on high fashion and solo artistry. The contrast is striking. Faye is building an empire, while Yoko is finding her voice as an individual icon. This divergence is exactly why the split is final. They are no longer on the same trajectory. To keep them tethered would hinder their growth. The 2026 spotlight is no longer about the duo, but about two separate powerhouses. This realization has been hard for fans, leading to the massive boycott NineStar movements we've seen. Fans are demanding better treatment for Yoko, who many feel was left to navigate the aftermath of the contract terminations alone. As we look toward the second half of 2026, the March takeover will be the moment the industry shifts forever. Faye's new partner reveal will set the tone for the next generation of GL, while Yoko's solo projects will test her ability to lead without the Faye factor. This is the new frontier. It is a time of mourning for the past, but excitement for the future. The silence wasn't weakness. It was the quiet before the storm. Faye was rebuilding, Yoko was healing, and now the storm is finally here. The 2026 industry is no longer about maintaining illusions for the sake of marketing. We are seeing the rise of authentic autonomy. Faye's decision to risk her entire career on a solo production house is a gamble that few would have taken 2 years ago. However, the pre-order numbers for Fabel Entertainment's first merchandise line suggest that the Faye solo brand is just as strong as the duo ever was. This brings us to a difficult conversation about the fandom. In 2026, the community is divided. There are those who feel betrayed by the end of the pairing, and those who see this as a necessary evolution for the star's mental health. The NineStar controversy has added fuel to this fire. Internal memos leaked in February suggest that the studio attempted to block Faye's new projects legally, claiming they owned the creative essence of her on-screen persona. This legal overreach is what eventually led to the total blackout of FayeYoko content. When you see two stars who once shared everything suddenly unable to even mention each other's names, you are seeing the result of an NDA war. This is the darker side of 2026 fame that most channels won't tell you about. Moving forward, what can we expect from Broken of Love? Production insiders claim the series is darker, more experimental, and deeply personal. It is rumored to be a meta-commentary on the price of fame and the loss of privacy, themes that Faye and Yoko have lived through in real time. By casting a new partner, Faye is intentionally breaking the fourth wall of the GL genre. She is telling the audience that the story is what matters, not just the names on the poster. This is a risky move for 2026, as the shipping culture is still the primary driver of views, but if anyone can pull it off, it is Faye Peraya. Meanwhile, Yoko's path is taking her toward international cinema. Her recent meetings with European directors suggest that she is looking to move beyond the Thai idol label. In 2026, being a global Thai star means more than just having a high follower count. It means having the range to work in different languages and genres. Yoko's growth has been quiet but steady. She is no longer the junior in the relationship. She is a sophisticated artist who knows her worth. If you've stayed with me through this deep dive, you're clearly a true fan of these two remarkable women. This industry moves fast, and in 2026, the truth is hidden behind layers of PR. I am committed to bringing you the facts as they emerge. If you want to stay ahead of the next big partner reveal, or the first teaser for Broken of Love, hit that subscribe button. We are tracking every move of the March takeover, and you'll want to be here when the first official trailer drops. What do you think about Faye's decision to go solo? Is the new partner a fresh start or a mistake? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'll be reading and replying to the most interesting theories. The FayeYoko chapter may be closing, but the Faye and Yoko books are just beginning their most exciting chapters. The 2026 landscape is harsh, but it is also full of potential. That is a story worth following, a story worth subscribing to, and a story that will define the next decade of GL entertainment. Thank you for watching and stay tuned because the real drama is only just beginning. We will be right here to cover every update, every leak, and every victory in this new era. The final act of the 2026 revolution. As the countdown to the premiere of Broken of Love begins, the global stage is set for what many are calling the Fabel Renaissance. Faye Peraya has not just returned to the screen. She has returned as a pioneer who proved that an artist's value is not a commodity to be owned by a studio, but a fire to be tended by the artists themselves. In early 2026, we saw the first official stills from the series, showcasing a production quality that rivals major international networks. The March takeover is no longer a fan theory. It is a market reality.